In my morning practice session yesterday with the ukulele, I made an amazing discovery. There are a lot of songs that you can play. There are hundreds of songs that you can play with just two chords. C and G7. Or if you like, you can use G. C, G7 is what I prefer. And if you throw in F, then there are millions of songs you can play. In fact, there's an infinite number of songs you can play because you can write your own songs, as I've done using those three chords. And you can add a couple of extra chords. C7. This is one of my favorites. I call this the Davis chord. I think it's C major 7. A minor, I think this is, with G, C, E, A instruments. This is called the key of C. And these are the key of C chords. But there are many more keys on the ukulele. Acklot gives us this little chord chart. And the chord chart shows the chords for each key. These are the chords for C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. Now, for the first 5 years of my ukulele experience, I generally played key of C songs with G, C, E, A instruments, and key of G songs with D, G, B, E instruments like the baritone ukulele. That way, I always could play my favorite chords, because my favorite chords in key of C on the tenor ukulele are exactly the same shapes as on the baritone ukulele. So I could play the same chord shapes, C, G7, F, and then when on the baritone ukulele, it would be G, D7, and C. So I had life simple. I didn't have to worry about chords. And I really think as you're learning, why fool around worrying about all these difficult chords? Why don't you get your strumming down first and then do the difficult chords later? But get your strumming down, your finger picking down, and do the easy chords for the first several years. I think, but what do I know? That's how I've done it. There are songs like Marianne. All day, all night, Marianne, down by the seaside, sifting sand. Even little children love Marianne. That song is F and C7. But you could also play it C and G7. All day, all night, Marianne, down by seaside, sifting sand. It doesn't sound as good, but you can play it in different keys. So I wrote a song called I Never Slept in a President's House. I never slept in a president's house. I never blah, 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 blah. Dum, bum, 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 bum. bum, 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 bum. And that's the way I played it, C and G7. But amazing thing happened yesterday. I said, what would it sound like if I played it in F, in the key of F and C7? Gosh, the song sounded completely different. It sounded great. And I was very pleased to make that discovery. The point of this video is that there are always different keys that you can play a song in. You are not stuck with the key of C for your life. It happens to be easiest on ukulele, and that's why we keep seeing all these songs in the key of C. And it's it's just a nice key, especially for the female voice, I would think. But you aren't stuck with that for life, just like you are not stuck with the tuning that you have, G, C, E, A. You can tune it low G, C, E, A, and there are probably 5 or 6 or more tunings that you can actually tune your ukulele to. You can use the capo. There are a lot of ways to make your ukulele sound different without ever even touching the strings. And when I did that, where all I had to do was play 2 easy chords, F and C7, instead of C and G7, change the song completely. I'll be probably doing a lot of that, a lot of experimenting with these kinds of sounds now. I think they sound really uplifting and perky, and the kind of music I want to make. So there, another gift we got from Acklot. And some of these chords may look different, but remember, you may not have to use all of these chords. You may only need 2 out of how many ever are up here. These chords just means that these all sound good together. So you choose the ones that you want in your song. Of course, if it's a popular song rather than one you wrote yourself, then you will have ways to determine which chords to use. And that's called transposing. And if you want to look into that further, send me a message or look on my channel. I'm sure I've got some videos about transposing. And you can get the exact chords you want for any song that you like. One of the reasons that I like classic country music lyrics is because it's very easy to transpose any song in their listing of thousands of songs. You can easily change the key of any of those songs from what it is to what you want it to be, and then you'll see a whole new set of chords. Thanks for watching.